looked like they were going to be.
It looked like they were doing aggro. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, we have another aggro try, but it's going to be defensive. It looks like for the time being, they've even rotated up. Let's say the Spear Breaker. You have the Venge, obviously, on top of SVG playing the Warlock. So it is going to be AUI 2000. He's the Magic Missile potentially. I'm not sure what he's skilled up, but the charge will come first. He does have the Magic Missile. Meanwhile, they will get off the stun. There's the Shadow Word. This should be enough. Firefly is there with the last tick of the Shadow Word. Will he go down? He's so low. The Tango is healing him up. They need one more right click. He will finally drop. It is the Shadow Word that is able to grab the kill. SVG narrowly getting that one.
I think it's very important for them to be able to keep the Bat Rider down in this game.
Negligible still. He'll be back up to the top, and it looks like they want to set something up here, either with a push or a dive behind the tower. There are two heroes top lane for Ad Finem. It's both Skylark and Spartan are up here ready to go. The Wave of Terror is going to fly. AUI looking for a potential bump. Will find it, but here comes the TPs. This might be trouble for NP. They have to get out now. Even Thugs rotating up. Nice, great silence from Rolling Boulder as well, and that should be more than enough damage to bring down AUI. A big kill, and they might find more. Meanwhile, Oracle is taken down solo. MS will grab that kill. 14% push back with the Flame Break, but now charges away towards the mid lane, and it looks like he will stay alive. He's going to head back through the mid lane, or possibly back to the well as well. Already rotated back up and the mid lane, so he's got some farm there. But that's death. You saw at Spartan waiting in the tree line. They were ready for that. They rotate Thug in, they get a nice little kill there, and that's a little pick-off threat.
Yeah, and that's what I talked about with the that whole gank setup. How can Spartan? Oh, that kick!
That actually just barely hit him. 1437 still in trouble, but he's got Envy to cover his retreat. Here comes AUI. Swap out. They're looking for more. No Magic Missile. He gets silenced up. A great silence coming out. Mad Finem. Spartan getting it done. Meanwhile, there's the Chaotic Offering. They want Madara. He does have Rage still. Last fuel will go. He's very low. Can he get inside of someone with an invest? He's looking for Thug. He will find it. Can they get anybody here for NP? Even the tower's low, but it looks like that might be it. Thug's coming back in. Wants MSS. Will do some right-click damage. Meanwhile, AUI is diving deep. The Plasma Field is up. There's the Astral Imprisonment. There's going to be the Magic Missile. This is trouble for Madara, and he gets dropped down before he can get the life steal off with the open wounds. They lose Thug as well. NP diving deep, but they know it's a controlled dive. Skylark getting caught as well. He has the Earn Charge on top. A double kill for SVG. Meanwhile, AUI has found Spartan. Magic Missile's back up in a couple of seconds. He does have Rolling Boulder away. He's going to get up to the high ground and then go right back down. Blast Field is done. It's there in time. Oh, he could have Rolling Boulder deeper into the tree line, but instead he Rolling Boulders up to the cliff and then goes right back down and dies.
With his charge completely unnecessary. NP are still going to try and keep up the pressure on Ad Finem, though. They go for a smoke and looking for that pick off from the light. There's going to be jungling, and they found him too.
Flop. The Roar will get out in time,
Nice
but
rage.
he's still taking a lot of damage. The Rage is there. They will infest inside one of these creeps. It's huge. SSA Spartan will come out now and look for the fight, but he's actually gone too deep himself. Chaotic Offering drops down. Madara back to full health as well. Still, they've already lost SSA Spartan. There's the Drum Charge going as well. With the Fatal Bond, Plasma Field, Skylark still hightailing it out of there with his Flame Break, Firefly. 1436 back. He looks like he charged the mid lane, or at least TP'd in. And Ad Finem thinking about taking this fight. They wanted to bring down the Warlock Golem. It's a little bit low. Madara healed back up by the Oracle. Open wounds will go. He really wants this Golem, but here comes Envy, deciding against it. Just trying to force them back and keep this Golem alive and not give away that extra gold.
A little bit deeper when it comes to those invest ganks. Speaking of that, Spartan's currently waiting out one hero from NP to show himself farming top. Envy not taking the bait just yet,
He's close by. Spartan's going to find it. Rolling Boulder. Envy knows he's in trouble. They have SVG nearby. The Shadow Word's going to come out. It's the Fatal Bond first. He's low. Not dead yet. They can't bring him down. The Magnetize is taking the Earn Charge as well.
Bit more.
He might be able to heal through this. It's so close. The Magnetize.
Oh, got him.
Oh my god, that almost actually kept him alive. That Shadow Word was close.
Oh, that was such a big kill, too. So they push out through mid. They're going to go onto the high ground in the neutral area, and I think they've effectively dodged this smoke. It's going to wear out in a second here.
Although Thug is a little far up here. They get off the 4-step. They have the swap. There's the Wave of Terror first and foremost. Magic Missile will come out. They get off the False Promise. There's the Chaotic Offering. Lasso counter initiation. The Roar will come through. False Promise is going to drop soon. Not enough damage just yet, but they get off the Nether Strike. Thug taking a lot. Will finally fall. It's MSS and his Necro Book that gets the job done first and foremost. Madara able to TP away, but it looks like SSA Spartan not so lucky. Envy gets right in front of him, stops the roll out, making sure they get that killer, looking for a third, but the TP does come through as Skylark is able to make it away in time.
And he'll be able to stop the Lifestealer engagement almost every single time, just with the mobility that Blink offers you. Trying to do Roshan is very risky.
Feels like game one. Feels like game one again, honestly.
It does in many ways. I think Ad Finem are harder pressed this game.
Good swap. They actually stop NP from getting caught in that pit. There's the charge onto 3. Plasma Field has already been used. They will take down 1437. Maybe not the best. He's going to buy back now. It looks like Ad Finem need to back away. Envy's looking for a link target. Can't find anybody. AY was a little out of position as well. His swap now down for 30 seconds. They did fire the silence of the MSS. They're going to use the magnetize as well. Has the roar, still not using it. Magic Missile rolling boulders not there in time. Spartan gets saved by the Astral Imprisonment, but for how long is the question? Axis will come through. He dies. Does give up a nice magnetize as well as good geomagnetic grip, but still, Ad Finem might have to let this go. MSS with his Necro 3s. Envy up there with some damage.
Tight grip still, as they're going to manage to complete some big ticket items here. The BKB on the Razor means he has to worry about very little in this game. The Blink Dagger we've already talked about from the Necro book. Beastmaster, and now Moderate being threatened a bit, but
the rest of the team is coming. Ad Finem are looking to turn this. 1437 just died. He's going to get last hit and brought back. I don't see any way he survives this. It is the Aegis, however. The Chaotic Offering drop. The counter initiation, they're going in. They want to get a kill. False promise is there. It's on to Madara. Can they keep him alive? Meanwhile, Thug is getting destroyed. Has to Astral himself, who will only stay alive for a moment longer. As Envy is there, ready to whip him down, and will. Now the charge connects further. It'll be on the Skylark. He gets bashed up as well. It's a double kill for Envy. It looked so clean, but they just forgot the Aegis was there up onto 1437, and they get counter-initiated on.
Yeah, they probably, so he's probably sitting farther in the back, and then that leaves you going on a Spirit Breaker. That doesn't feel good.
No.
They want you to go on Spirit Breaker. 1437 is playing a very sacrificial game.
Smoke tank to wrap around. Last is going to come out. Swap already used. It looks like Envy's going to get the full duration. Last week, still complete. Got forward himself. BKB popped. He's tanking a lot of his damage. Upheaval is up and ready. Now Skylark as well as this Oracle caught. Good Hurricane Pike. Thug actually has that false promise. He's back up in terms of half health. Looking for more. Looks like this fight might just end. 1437 will find Skylark super low. Flame break the earn charge. There's another strike. That will bring him down. It's 2 dead. Madara rages up as well. He just fought back. He needs to TP out. But the rage, it will actually just go off, and they get the magic missile stun, bringing him down.
They've got Thuggas too. He's going to be charged up. There's no way he gets out of this one, I think.
He's got Astral. He gets to the high ground. He might be able to survive, but
can he really outrun a Razor, though? He is hot in his tails, and they're going to have another charge coming up in a second.
Plasma Field, Hurricane Pike in 4th. Thug might be able to get out. There's the Static Link going again. There's the Astral coming through, but again, that actually purges him. Thug with another force. He uses the Hurricane Pike.
Nice play. Oh, sick!
The ultimate. Thug's going to turn. He wants NV2 completely out of mana. The gem's on the deck again.
No.
He just TP's home. He says, screw it. That's enough of that. Nice plays from Thug to keep this game even, or relatively even anyway.
Yeah, nice. Offlane pushes too much. Chip away at these towers, wait for Ad Finem to make a mistake in their initiation.
I mean, that's pretty much it at this point. They will slowly but surely try to take down this Rax. However, there's a smoke coming out from Ad Finem. We'll see if they can catch anybody.
Oh, nice blink out.
Yeah, he gets away in time. The last one not connecting. The roars up as well. The false promise will come through. There's the magic missile. Static with some Envy. They drop the rock as well, and maybe next time try to run for the hills. They will almost certainly get one kill. It is Skylark going down. AUI 2000 picking up that kill. They're in the base. Underneath the tier 3, they find that Oracle, who could not get out in time, and this will transition directly into a tier 3 tower.
And there you go. There's the mistake in the initiation. MSS just had the faster blink for blink. Managed to get the roar off.
What a player. They will lose their golem, but I'm pretty sure they're going to get at least this Melee Rex, if not more here, Cav.
Yeah, certainly. The second lane of Bragg.
Yeah, they can't. Sure. They just can't let these buildings go for nothing. I mean, they are 2 heroes down. It's very tough to defend. Rage will go through a wound. This is Madara's best chance. Force away with the Hurricane Pike. Now they're looking for more. Envy did get stunned up, but he's still fine. Very tanky. Charge onto 2. Now there's going to be AUI just jumping in and wrecking people with right click. The upheaval is there. Static Link Plasma Field. Madara cannot afford to go down, even as the, of course, extra minus armor on him. On top of that, they get the nice Fortune's End off. They will push them back. They will defend the Rax for the thing. Yes, they did bring down Spartan, and these Raxes are solo, but will MP go back in? They drop the ward down on the high ground as well to get vision. Skylark's still ready to go. His lasso is up. Envy's still doing just fine, honestly. Solar Crest is up. Magic Missile. Yeah, good rage in time. There's the last down. AUI with Load Absorb is there. Can they get him out in time? The rage comes out. They get the roar as well. He's actually barely alive. It looks like he might tick down. He's so low. Forces away. He's sitting at 40 HP. He narrowly makes it away. The Shadow Ward will come out, heal him back up. Again, the Rax still alive in that mid lane. Ad Finem, they have to buy back on Thug. They get the Astral up into 1437. AUI looking for a Magic Missile, trying to right click Madara. He has the rage going. Open wounds as well. He still back off cooldown. SVG backing away. Still no chaotic offering after just using it. And he pops the static with magic missile. Oracle will fall first. AUI doesn't know. Going to work at Madara. He will not win his fighting him. Maybe he will with the help of Envy. Turning his attention as to say he'll fight him next. And it looks like Madara will finally get the Aegis, but that's it as he goes down. No buyback. Dead for 66 seconds. Just too much damage from NP, too much survivability. Skylark and Thug are on the run. Thug just buying back. Plasma Shield will hit him up. He should have his Astral. He's going to force it to the high guard, swap back onto Skylark. They get the match off as well. Beyond godlike for AUI 2000. Thug dead for 82. That almost certainly has to be a cap.
I think MP are so good at being able to suffocate out the enemy. In situations where they play greedy and they pick up the Sven Invoker, they really play this really nice defensive style, always punishing desperate actions where they try and, stop the Ancient stacking or something like this. And it's a very similar situation, just more offensive in this game, where they pick up the heavy sustain early team fighting heroes and just go for these pushes.
Now they will lasso AUI into the well. He's barely going to survive, but walks out and dies a moment later. He'll buy back. The tier 4s have been assaulted, one down. The other one's still alive and healthy for the time being.
Buyback, and then the unnecessary buyback.
Yeah.
But I don't know. NP, they've got like 95% chance to win this game, but buyback is still something.
Best, no lasso coming out. They will actually find SVG. He will get caught and drop down. False Promise still up on the Batrider, still taking a lot of damage. Madara and the rest of the crew running into the well. They will find that Batrider, buys back immediately.
Oh, nice.
And back in. Oh, he gets one kill, but it won't be much more. He will fall. He does have buyback. That Ancient taking a lot of damage. Meanwhile, AUI.
He's manning up. He's going straight for the throne.
Well, I don't know about this. It's low, but it's not low enough. AUI might just die here. It's so close. He will. AUI makes it a little bit closer than perhaps it needed to be.
I mean, he dies there. There's no buyback, and they get themselves a lot of time to farm, but ultimately NP still would have been control of the game. But yes, maybe a little bit unnecessarily risky there from NP, potentially giving a lot of gold back. But they close out the game, they close out this series in some of their signature style.